Ryan Smith left and came back. All right, Ryan, can we hear you now? There we go.
Yes, there we go. Okay. I've been talking for the past 10 minutes, and it just was not coming through.
I hope you recorded your end.
No, not at all.
Too bad.
I don't see what's different about that in real life. We all ignore you anyway.
Okay, I was gonna feel bad for something, and then not anymore.
Yeah, I have a feeling this episode is going to be full of a lot of insult comedy. So,
what else is new?
Boy.
I'm going to be on my best behavior.
Oh, please.
Are you sure?
Welcome to My Hill to Die On, episode 82.
Everyone has things they're passionate about.
Things we want our friends to try and experience.
So we've convinced our friends to try different things.
And we talk about these experiences to see if we can get just a few more people
to join us on our Hill to Die On.
Well, that was just a mess.
Siobhan wants to be the last one there.
Beautiful.
Today we are going to be playing another game of Balderdash because it went so well last time.
Yuki!
So before we get going, I'd like to say welcome to all of our contestants today. I will introduce all of them. First, we have a man who, if nothing else, is determined to Spang-Hugh himself into first place in our hearts. Scott Pinzani.
Oh, it's me. Hi.
Then we have a woman who is determined to show up to these podcasts out of fear of what I, as her dungeon master, will do to her character, Nash Bridges.
Yup. Don't kill us.
Then we also have a man who at this point is contractually obligated to listen to me complain at least once a week, Nate Rudd.
Once a week? Only once?
That's what the contract says. That's the minimum.
And I've been practicing throwing sheep. That was the right warm-up for this, right?
Yes, yeah, that's the right warm-up. You can throw sheep.
From a stick, right?
From a stick, right.
You can eat them.
Yes, of course. And last but not least, to add a hint of class to this show, I'm here. But as you can also hear, Shy Carol is also here too.
Hi, sorry, I was wiping the vomit from my mouth.
That's really classy, Shy. Really classy.
As I said, adding a hint of class, that's why I'm here.
It's just a hint.
Just a hint.
Better not give it away
Just
either.
a touch. So, in addition to all of our contestants, we also decided to bring our last winner on as a co-host, commentator, and just to keep my score-keeping spreadsheet just a little bit more honest. So, once again, I'd like to introduce Keith Kelleth.
Yeah, my victory meant so much to me, I actually forgot I won last time, so.
You killed it last time.
It's been a while.
It has indeed been a while. To remind everyone how a while long it's been, it was episode 59, which, to keep everybody aware, we are on episode 81?
Whoa, really?
This is 82.
Oh, 82. Mm-hmm. That's right, 82. So it's been a while. Let's go over the rules real quick, just to keep those who didn't get a chance to hear the first game. I am going to give you a word or something like that. I say something like that because there are some special rounds like we had last time.
Ooh, goody.
Each of you will submit a definition of what you think that word is supposed to mean. And then each of you will then guess which you think is the correct definition. For each person you fool, you will get a point. If you get the correct answer, and you already know that definition, you will immediately get 3 points just right off the bat. At the end of each round, we are also adding in one more form of points. And that is what has, in other game shows, been called whimsy points.
Nah.
I prefer to call them chaos points. That is going to be both for myself and Keith, and each of us will have 1 point to either add or subtract from somebody's score based on how we feel.
Okay. I want to see the rubric for this.
I was going to say, we get to rig the game, essentially. It's what it sounds like, Ryan. So.
That is exactly correct.
All right. Well, then game on.
And those chaos points can be assigned to whomever for whatever reason we so desire. It can be if you give us an especially hilarious one, but nobody votes for it, we can be like, oh yeah, I'll throw you a point simply because I think it's hilarious, even though you're lagging behind in points or something like that. It keeps it a little bit more competitive.
This sounds like the knockoff version of Whose Line Is It Anyway at this point.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Where everything is fake and the points are meaningless. There, that's hopefully changed enough that it's not plagiarism.
The points aren't meaningless. There is still going to be a winner, and there is a calculation. We can only ever assign 1 point per round. So, like, you can only assign 1 point, I can only assign 1 point. Actually, I am going to change this slightly. I am not going to have any whimsy points. Keith, you get all the whimsy points.
Oh, only me, okay.
So you can screw everything up or make everything amazing.
All right.
And we can generally, well, sometimes we will get more than 1 point per round, so you can't make...
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. Okay.
Generally.
I will try to be responsible with my whimsy.
Thank you.
We have at least the option to make more than 1 point per round.
Okay.
And if you choose to, you can choose to be non-chaotic. You have that freedom, you have that right.
Understood.
You have the right to be normal.
You have the right to be non-chaotic.
I wish I knew about that right the rest of my life.
All right. On that note, shall we begin? Your first word, catallate. Catillate. Catallate.
They have to directly send you the
Yes, directly send me, not in the group chat, directly to me.
How do you spell chat GPT?
That's like asking, what's the number for 911?
Oh my goodness.
So Keith, now we get the chance to just vamp and talk about whatever we want while they are trying to write. And so we can distract them with whatever we want to say.
How did you go about choosing the words today? I'm curious about that.
I used a wonderful thing called the internet.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a newfangled thing that has all the words you could want all available for you.
So it's like some kind of newfangled dictionary then.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what the internet is for. It's for looking up words.
If you were around in the 90s, there was a song that said it was for something else.
That is from the musical Avenue Q, I believe. Yes. All right. We should hopefully be... We've got 3 out of the 4.
Hurry up, Nash.
You're actually correct.
I don't even think she's on to hear me say that.
No, she took her headphones off because we were distracting.
I couldn't, I'm sorry. I couldn't focus. I was like, I can't come up with anything.
Just be glad I'm not on camera because then you'd have to deal with my dancing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Terrifying.
You know, I don't know if your audience knows what you look like, Ryan, but your dancing is definitely not pretty. So.
Ouch.
I know it's not.
Tough crowd.
Man.
I mean, some of us here recognize the fact that he did injure himself while dancing for the school play. He'll edit that out.
Yo. I'm not the one editing this one.
In that case, that'll be the featured line.
I can make that happen.
All right, so all the answers are in, and we are going to give you these definitions. Keith, would you like to read some of these definitions for us?
Sure. Catallate. The action when a cat tiptoes across a high ledge or balcony. Or catallate. To extrapolate the worst case scenario. Or catallate. To move like a cat. Or catallate. To promptly move through a crowd, taking care not to touch others for fear of germs. Or catallate. To lick dishes.
That's probably what it is.
Oh no.
What?
we're going to have each of you in turn pick which one you think it is. So let's start with Scott. Scott, which of those do you think it is? Those wonderful definitions.
Shall I read them again?
I've got them. Well, what was the first one again?
The first one, I believe, was...
You believe?
I tried to randomize things. The action when a cat tiptoes across a high ledge or balcony.
Okay. I am going to say the fourth one, moving through a crowd.
To promptly move through a crowd, taking care not to touch others for fear of germs.
Yes.
Okay. Nash, which would you like to pick?
I'm gonna be that person. Can you say them again?
Sure. The action when a cat tiptoes across a high ledge or balcony. To extrapolate the worst case scenario. To move like a cat. To promptly move through a crowd, taking care not to touch others for fear of germs. Or to lick dishes.
I'm gonna go with the very first one.
The action when a cat tiptoes across a high ledge or balcony.
Hi. That one.
Okay. Nate.
Yeah, this is tough. I think I'm going to do the same one as Scott. Not touch in the crowd.
All right. And Shy.
I'm going to do the worst case scenario one.
To extrapolate the worst case scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So let's actually address that one first. To extrapolate the worst case scenario. That was from Shy. Shy, you guessed that one. And Nash is very grateful for that point.
I am. I should have known extrapolate. That was too good.
It was tempting. That was tempting for me.
It was tempting.
That being said, Shy, you're probably grateful for 2 points for you. Because promptly moving through a crowd and taking care not to touch others for fear of germs was from you.
Yes.
Okay. It is not to lick dishes. Sure.
It is not.
Shy, you said that the action when a cat tiptoes across the high ledge or balcony? No, that was
Nash.
That was Nash. Sorry.
I said that one.
Yes, and guess who point you gave? You gave that to Nate.
Ah.
And yes,
Process of elimination, Scott.
process of elimination, Scott. To lick dishes is the real definition for catillating.
Oh my goodness.
To catillate is to
terrible.
lick dishes.
Why?
You know, it's just when you're out at a restaurant, your meal is so good that you just start picking up your plates and catillate them.
I cannot wait to use that on
sounds
my
terrible.
family. Be like, stop catillating that.
Don't you be catillating over there.
Don't catillate your bowl, kid.
See, you need to use it in a positive sense. Say, Caitlin, you are not excused from the table until you catillate.
Well, when you put the dish on the floor after your meal, the dog can catillate the dish clean.
Or more likely, a cat could.
Wouldn't that be doggulating?
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. That sounds a bit rough to me.
Wow.
Alrighty. The puns are
Wait, you're
killing
not
me.
going to let me go into my
You
puns?
should have given me a soundboard, Ryan, because I need a womp, womp, womp.
They used to have one. Oh, no, you put that in afterward, don't you?
Yes, we always do.
I put him in afterwards.
All right, well, in that case, Nate, give me one.
The sad trombone.
Yes.
All right. So that was round 1. Keith, would you like to give some whimsy points to anyone?
No.
No chaos.
It does mean Ryan got the points from that last round.
I didn't add that rule in this time simply because...
Okay. We don't want to end that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, with Ryan could win.
Sounds good. I like not abiding by that rule.
Yeah, Ryan can't win.
That's the rule.
Ryan can't win.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, you know, based on many of his situations in life, it's probably a hard and fast rule. So...
Poor Ryan.
You know, we love you, Ryan. We love you. That he's doing this, the Peanuts music, the
Charlie Brown.
yeah, the
Sad Charlie
Christmas.
Brown music. All right. I'm probably going to say this word wrong because I looked it up about 4 times and now I can't remember it, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
Okay, spell it. I can look it up.
Yeah, that sounds about fair. All right. The word for round 2 is Luca-Coli. Luca-Coli. Leucocholy. Luca-Coli.
Yellow, green, purple.
Red and blue and violet and ochre and...
The color commentary is my job.
Oh. So, anything you'd like to add then, color commentator?
Goldenrod?
Ah. Not puce?
No, that's overplayed.
Ah. So, how do you feel about catillating?
Well, if the meal's really good. Although, the fanciest places where you would want to do that, you'll probably get kicked out for doing it.
Well, I always go to those black tie restaurants in the most fancy of attires. And by that, I mean basketball shorts.
The tuxedo t-shirt, right?
Tuxedo t-shirt with basketball shorts.
I'm just saying in my head, shut up, Shy. Shut up, Shy.
Does that happen often?
Yeah, that's my question.
Only when Ryan talks.
Oh, man.
I mean, you teach in middle school now, so at least you don't have to hold back quite so much.
That's true. What are you talking about? I didn't do that in elementary.
Oh, okay.
I'm very consistent across the board.
All right. That's good.
We have them all in?
Yep.
So, is Luca-Coli digestive distress brought about by the leucochic enzymes in dairy products?
Or is it to have great feeling of ambivalence about a situation?
Or is it the process of fermenting and grinding cocoa beans to make Hawaiian chocolate?
Or is it a state of feeling that accompanies preoccupation with trivial and insipid diversions?
Or is it the state of feeling meh?
Feeling what?
Meh.
Meh.
Oh.
All right. This round, Nash, you get to pick first.
All right.
I hope you were taking notes.
I did, actually.
All right.
There will be a
How
test.
did you know? Was there scratching my pencil? I want to go with the state of, is it feeling trivial and...
The state of feeling that accompanies preoccupation with trivial and insipid diversions?
It's a company? Oh, whoops.
Or, let's see, shall I read them again?
Yes. I thought I had it.
Okay, the first one, I'll make an attempt at pronouncing what Ryan tried to. Digestive distress brought about by the leucochic enzymes in dairy products. Or to have a great feeling of ambivalence about a situation. Or, I don't remember the order we read them, Ryan.
The process of fermenting and grinding cocoa beans to make Hawaiian chocolate.
Or, a state of feeling that accompanies preoccupation with trivial and insipid diversions. Or, the state of feeling meh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the same one.
Okay. All right, Nate.
I'm going to spread things out and pick digestive distress.
Digestive distress. Okay. Congrats on your digestive distress.
Yeah,
Shy.
I'm going to pick the one that talks about feeling, what is it, ambivalent?
Ambivalent. All right. Here's to ambivalence.
Yeah.
And Scott.
I'm going to go with that one too.
All right. So to have a great feeling of ambivalence about a situation, Scott and Shy, you both said that that was the correct answer. And because of that, Nate gets 2 points.
Thank you.
That being said, Nate, you said that it was digestive distress brought about by the
Leucochic enzymes.
Leucochic enzymes in dairy products, and that was Scott's.
Good one, Scott.
Now, Nash, you said that it was a state of feeling that accompanies preoccupation with trivial and insipid diversions like this game. And that is the correct definition.
Oh, good job.
No way.
All right.
I was going to pick that one.
Yeah.
Sure you were.
Gonna, woulda, shoulda.
Nate's definition and my definition were kind of
We're
similar.
very similar.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
started to put feeling ambivalent, but I was like,
So it would be kind of odd to open a dictionary and see the definition of the state of feeling meh. So
I think, and it would depend on the dictionary.
right, the
I thought
millennials
about that
dictionary
one.
kind of thing or something. You know, it's
not at all.
I did consider it just for a second because I was like, it is rather this day and age.
And it's brief.
Maybe. And it's brief, yeah.
See, I was in the vein of, our young people these days.
Oh, you are hip and down with the times.
Yes, thank you.
actually, among the 5 people here, she probably is the coolest.
Thank you.
Hey, now.
I will take that.
I represent that remark.
I'm withholding comment.
I'm cool. I'm hip.
I'm with the homies.
For me, it's more like, ow, my hip.
You have a hip. Yeah.
All right. At the end of round 2, Keith, any chaos yet? Feeling chaotic?
Not just yet, but I think we're going to hit a special round soon. We'll see then.
All right. Well, we're going to do one more definition before we do a special round, I think.
All right.
And I'm thinking that I want to ask about this one.
Oh, dear.
So, we are going to ask you, what is the definition of anti-fogmatic? Anti-fogmatic. A-N-T-I-F-O-G-M-A-T-I-C. Anti-fogmatic.
All the words that you use are English words, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Although we could do a Japanese one sometime, huh?
Yes.
You're going to have to send us the kanji.
Right.
Yeah, and therein lies the problem of me not being able to do that round. You expect me to send you kanji?
That's why you get a different co-host.
Well, Keith, you're excellent at your kanji, right?
Sure, I know earthquake and fire, and that's about it.
I know stop.
I mean, I guess technically the, signs for the different denominations of money are also kanji, so I guess I know those too. Oh, and I could use as a cheat sheet my kid's, kanji poster that's up on the wall.
These are all verbs, right, Ryan? I mean, the first 2 were. No, actually, the second one was a noun, I guess, right?
Yeah, the second one was a noun.
They are all forms of grammar.
Correct.
This one's a verb as well?
I don't think we can say that.
I don't want to give too much away.
This isn't a spelling bee, Nate. Just do the definition.
Country of origin?
Yeah, really.
Could
Latin
you use
roots?
that in a sentence?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Came from the guy down the street, this word.
I know a guy. He gives me all the best words.
I know a guy who makes up words.
So, is Nash actually removing her headphones every time she's having to come up with a word?
It's not a bad idea.
I think she might be, which means next time we give a word, that's our chance to, badmouth her, and she won't find out until the broadcast.
Ooh, that's good. I support that.
I'm hungry.
Well, you can be thirsty soon.
Oh, right.
Well, no one's near 9 points, so we're not halfway yet. Are we going to 18, Ryan?
Well,
We're going until we're running out of time.
we're going till we run out of time. We're going until everybody's like, Ryan, put us out of our misery. Which, unfortunately, we have to get a few more rounds before I'll even listen to you saying that. All right. I'm just double checking that I got everybody's correct, but I believe we have all of the answers.
How do y'all not crack up with some of the answers that come through? I would be dying laughing. I'm very professional.
That's what people say about me. I'm very professional. All right. I believe we got all of them.
All right, hit us.
Anti-fogmatic. Is anti-fogmatic to clear up the confusion in meeting or gathering of people?
Or is it a drink of liquor taken to counteract the effect of fog or dampness?
Or is it the process of removing tiny droplets of water from mirrors?
Or is it Measures or devices taken to reduce or eliminate fog on mirrors, windshields, and other glass surfaces.
Or is it the ability to concentrate on a specific task, though heavily intoxicated or under the influence of narcotics? All right, Nate, you get the first pick.
I was realizing I'm going to be first. Ay. I've been getting closer and closer to the front. That means I'm first this time.
If you can follow the logic, it means Shy is going to be first next round.
Oh, man.
There's logic.
And it's the special round.
Can you read the 2 removing water ones?
The process of removing tiny droplets of water from mirrors, or measures or devices taken to reduce or eliminate fog on mirrors, windshields, or other glass surfaces.
I'm going to go with the last one, concentrate on tasks one.
Concentrate on tasks, though heavily intoxicated. All right, I'm glad you're able to do that.
I don't know if I can.
Are you calling him anti-fogmatic?
Who knows?
We don't know yet.
We'll find out. On that note, Shy, what's anti-fogmatic?
This game makes me doubt my own sanity, because if you break the word apart, it makes complete sense. But I don't trust you.
You don't trust me?
No.
Do I make him more or less trustworthy by being his co-host?
Less trustworthy.
Oh, that's too bad.
I am so trustworthy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, with the prefix and the root word, I'm just doubting my own intelligence.
Don't you teach math?
Yes, but I taught language arts for a long time in 3rd grade, so.
So what word mean?
What word mean? What was the first one? I'm sorry.
The first one was to clear up the confusion in meeting or gathering of people.
Probably something Nash would say. I'm gonna actually go with that one.
Okay. Scott. Ugh.
What was the last one?
The ability to concentrate on a specific task, though heavily intoxicated or under the influence of narcotics.
Okay, since I've been that, I'm going to choose that one.
All right. So you are joining Nate in concentrating on specific tasks, though heavily intoxicated.
Yes.
Maybe they're both anti-fogmatic.
And Nash.
I want to go with, I believe it's number 3.
Which was?
Mirrors, glass surfaces.
Mirrors, glass surfaces?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear to make sure that I was putting you in the right one. All right. So, Shy, you said to clear up the...
Anytime you're first, right?
You know, if you're called on
Please
first.
give me false hope, Ryan, and do the wrong one like, what?
Shy, all I was going to say is you said to clear up the confusion in meeting or gathering of people. You said that sounds like something Nash would say. It's actually something Nate would say.
Because I did say that.
Thank you.
That was my second guess.
And both Nate and Scott are under the influence of heavily intoxicated or under the influence of narcotics and able to concentrate.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, Shy, how well are you able to concentrate?
Oh, man, I'm feeling so good right now and so high.
Because she is the one who, while concentrating on this game, wrote that definition.
Oh, no.
Woohoo.
That means Nash. Did you get it?
Nash, you said measures or devices taken to reduce or eliminate fog on mirrors, windshields, or other glass surfaces.
Did I get it?
That was Scott's answer.
Oh, wow. That was good. That was my second choice. Ugh.
Strangely enough, I was very surprised with how close Shy got, because it is actually a drink of liquor taken to counteract the effect of fog or dampness.
It was a noun.
Wow.
It was basically, for example, if you're out on a cold night and you want a drink of liquor to help warm yourself up,
What?
it's that kind of thing.
You'll down an anti-fogmatic.
Which one was that?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
I think I should get it because they both deal with drugs.
Uh-huh. Well,
You're forging this association between you and drugs right now, and it's not exactly becoming of a teacher.
so Keith, are there any chaos points you would like to add at this point?
In the spirit of gamesmanship, I'm going to leave it even for right now. So,
All right. Well, here is your score update. Keith, would you like to take it away?
Sure. In fourth place at the moment, Scott has 1 point.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yes.
Wait, he should have 2 points.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he does have 2 points.
He has 2
that
points.
Still leaves him in fourth
Yes.
place.
Okay.
And then in third place is Nash with 3 points. And in a current tie for first are Shy and Nate with 4 each.
Wow.
It's so close that I feel like if I were to give any chaos points, it might actually affect the game. So we'll see how it goes.
Isn't that the point?
Scott is begging for the point. Make it a tie for first and a tie for third. No.
What do you need, Keith, to be persuaded?
I need to see how this special round goes.
I'm thinking this round, we are going to do a special round. And we're going to do a That's a Law round.
Oh, dear.
I looked up some obscure and weird laws because that's how I pass my time.
As
apparently.
Ryan does, right?
You know, he passed the obscure bar exam.
Yes, the OBE.
Scott's gone to that bar too.
I have. They know my name there.
Did you pick up some antifogmatics?
I did.
My kind or... Oh.
So one of the laws that I saw made me smile a little bit. And it is a law from North Carolina.
Oh, dear.
So in North Carolina, it is a crime for a bingo game to fill in the blank.
Okay.
In North Carolina, it is a crime for a bingo game to...
Isn't it just... do they need to fill in the blank? It is a crime for a bingo game.
No, there are too many Catholics there.
Oh.
I had to have bingo.
Retirement homes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was waiting for one of them just to write the word exist.
No, that...
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I think it's your own answer. I don't know.
It's okay. In looking up weird laws, I found one where there was a county in Georgia where it's a crime to eat fried chicken with anything but your hands. Like, if you use a knife and a
What?
fork, it is a crime in Georgia, in a specific county in Georgia.
Are you kidding me?
That doesn't surprise me in Georgia, actually.
It's illegal to go whale fishing in Nebraska.
Is that a real risk?
I don't think so. But I remember seeing
Oops. I just sent my answer to the group.
Uh-oh, you're going to have to pick
Scott
another
gives
one.
a chaos point.
Unless you want to come up with a different one.
He still
have to
gets a
now.
chaos
Yeah, you
point.
have to now. Sorry.
But I'm still going to give him the chaos point because he did it anyway. I told him he'd get it if he did it, and he held me to it, so he gets the chaos point.
That's a darn good definition, too. All right.
It was a good one. Scott, you already had 5 answers lined up, though, right?
And 4 of them deal with alcohol. Oh, did I say that?
We're still waiting on one more answer.
Is it shy?
Yep.
Think of your criminal pasts and how they relate to bingo. Actually, in retrospect, I thought of a way that the chaos points wouldn't feel like they were ruining the entire game.
How's that?
If I doubled all the other points and just made chaos points 1.
Well, for now, then, Keith, you could do half points if you want to.
Oh, that's true.
I'm okay with decimals.
If you're okay with decimals, Ryan.
I'm always okay with decimals. I'd like to first state, before we start reading these out, that 2 of the answers that were submitted were identical. So we're only going to read off 4 definitions. And when we read them off, if anybody votes for the one that 2 people voted for, then both people will get the point. Unless it is the people who actually wrote that one, they are not both getting a point if they vote for themselves. All right. In North Carolina, it is a crime for a bingo game to be held outside.
It is a crime for a bingo game to end in a tie.
It is a crime for a bingo game to last more than 5 hours.
Or it is a crime for a bingo game to have chips flung off the end of a stick.
You mean chips that are spang-hued? Is that what you said?
So, Shy, which of those answers would you like?
Strangely enough, I actually know the real definition or the real answer. Because I had a friend who lived in North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh.
It is a crime for a bingo game to be held outside.
All right. And Scott.
I believe shy. About half as far as I can throw her.
What?
Off the end of a stick?
Off the end of a stick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the outside one.
Well, apparently you can throw her pretty far then.
Pretty far because
Because that's the exact one she
That's what she
picked.
voted for, yeah.
No, she voted for...
Yeah, she
voted
said
for
it's
outside.
illegal to be held outside.
do you
No, then
trust
I-
me or not?
No.
He does not. He does not. That's a general rule. Most people don't trust you.
Sorry. I'll take the 5-hour one.
Okay. And Nash.
Snash.
I was gonna go with the outside.
Outside. Okay. And Nate.
I'm going to go with the 5-hour one also.
Okay. All right. So both Nate and Scott said that it is a crime to last more than 5 hours. And that is the correct answer.
Yes.
Guilty. Yes.
It is in North Carolina a crime for a bingo game to last more than 5 hours.
You know, then if it does, then you get the bingo hooligans. You know, they'll just hang out there. And all that.
The Booligans.
Yes. Mhm.
Bingoigans.
I'll go into some details in a second, but we should address the to be held outside first, because 2 of you picked to be held outside. And that was Nate's answer.
Oh, it was only mine. Nobody else wrote outside, huh?
No. To end in a tie was both Nash and Shy's answers.
Oh yeah, let's go, Nash.
Ah, yay.
So what that means, though, is Nate got the correct answer and 2 people to vote for his, which means he just got 4 points in that round.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Now, I should say that the lasting more than 5 hours is a law to prevent basically gambling and preventing a lot of game regulations.
They don't want bingo casinos.
Yeah.
Those are called bingo nos. Never mind.
No, they're basinos.
No,
Casino?
basinos. That's what I
Yeah.
meant. Yes, basinos. That sounds like a pizza parlor.
Well, that's the front operation, Scott.
Oh, yes.
You
of
eat
course.
the pizza and head to the back.
Right.
You know, anytime you need to mark your number, you just put a slice of pepperoni there.
That's Ooh, games get greasy quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, North Carolina looked at it all and just said bing no.
Wow, Ryan.
Thank you.
Okay, that needs a rim shot. But then, right, so.
Bad puns are my specialty. What can I say?
No comment.
On that note, Keith, you said you wanted to give a chaos point.
I did. Yeah, I'll do the half point. How about that?
All right, you'll give a half point?
That was chaotic enough as it was, but I'll give him a half point. So,
All right, so Scott, you get a half point.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Hey, it actually helps.
It does
No,
help.
I was serious. I wasn't being sarcastic.
It sounded sarcastic.
That was the serious tone, Scott.
Oh, wow, thanks.
That's what he told, the people who gave him Christmas presents to, and it's
No, really, I love socks.
All right. So how many points do I have? Because I got 1.5 chaos points now, right?
No, I lowered the chaos point to only a half.
That's why I was sarcastic.
I see.
So basically what you have right now is you have 4.5.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
And because of that, you're in front of Shy.
Yes. Chaos.
So the current scores is Nate has 8 points.
What a rip.
Scott has 4.5 points. Shy has 4 points and a chip on her shoulder.
Yes.
And Nash has 3 points. And of course, I have 0 points. I'm thinking that now will be a decent time for us to take a small intermission.
Okay.
Ore, 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 ore.
Yes, for each of our contestants and for our scorekeeper and co-host, we got a drink to do our normal taste test part of our episode. And we got enough for everyone this time. And so we decided that, Nate decided that we would get a peach Olay that is apparently melt in your mouth kind of tasty.
Yes.
Ugh.
Actually, there's no more on the shelf. I noticed because these were collecting there for quite a while. So I was like, nobody's buying these drinks.
Did you buy them out?
No, I didn't. But they went down to 75 yen. So I was like, ooh, 75 yen. I'll take 7.
And you will taste every 75 yen's worth of flavor here.
Exactly.
It's from a coffee company.
Yes.
Yes, it is from a coffee company.
Because, you know, they're known for their fruit juices.
Yes, and it does say on the side that we're supposed to shake it up.
Wait, it's from Suntory. You know what else they make, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's Boss brand. This is the one that had Tommy Lee Jones as their mascot.
They make anti-fogmatics. They do. Do we do this?
Yep.
All right.
Interesting smell.
Oh, gosh.
It smells peachy.
I drank mine already.
On the first day, right? When Ryan handed it to you?
Yes, when Ryan handed it to you and
Right
said,
when you left?
now don't drink this until the show.
No.
You know, I saw this in a vending machine and I was very tempted.
Oh, it was in the vending machine. Wow.
I did. I saw it in a vending
There's an
machine.
Ichigo one now on the shelf, too, I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Smells like cheese and peaches.
Thank you, Shy. Thank you for
Cheese?
that.
Peach cheese. Peach cheese.
It's the very
That sounds
sweet peach
awful.
smell.
Don't give me that. We've already drank the fermented stuff.
So do we drink it
Okay.
now?
Do we count down?
Go ahead and drink.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Huh.
It's less peach than the smell was.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
It's a more watered down peach calpis.
It's not as sweet as Calpis.
That's why I'm saying it's more watered down peach calpis.
It reminds me
Is
of
there
those
milk
like
in it?
Peach flavored hard
Yeah, that's the
candies?
Olay part.
Yeah, the Olay is for milk.
Are you trying to kill me and everybody else around me?
Digestive distress with dairy products.
Oh, are you lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So am I.
Same. 3 of us are.
I know she eats ice cream.
Was this supposed to remain refrigerated? Because it's been sitting out on my desk all week.
No, it does not.
I don't think it needs... It was not on the refrigerated
He's trying
shelves
to
at the
kill
store.
us.
It was not in the refrigerated section. No, it does not need to be refrigerated.
It's not supposed to have lumps in it, Keith.
That texture you're feeling, it shouldn't be there.
Yeah, milk in quotes. Let's say milk in quotes.
Oh, okay.
It's probably powdered milk.
Milk.
Huh.
You guys are saying it wrong.
All right.
Milk. Yeah, it's milk.
So how does everybody feel about it?
It tastes real interesting after crispy fish with seaweed chips.
Oh my goodness.
Is that the right combination?
It's kind of yummy.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. Would I buy it? Meh.
No.
I probably wouldn't buy it, but
For 75 yen.
Well, okay. If all I had was 75 yen, I would buy it.
So my question then is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
If 5 is passing.
Oh. 5 is passing?
5 is a passing score.
I would give it a 5. It passes.
Woo.
Hi.
Save yours for me. I'll drink it.
yeah, I mean, I would give it a 6. It's not bad. The aftertaste is a little like milky in a weird way.
Yeah, well, it's less milky than calpis, so it's already winning there.
I don't care for calpis.
Yeah, nobody does.
Is there? Yeah.
Hey now.
Oh my goodness.
Keep making different flavors of it, and I'm like, does anybody actually drink that?
Yeah, that is my question too. Does anybody actually like this stuff?
They just keep trying different flavors. Maybe somebody will like it.
Please like me.
And then saying it's limited edition.
I got Ryan to like 1 or 2. I think I'm going to go 7. I kind of like it.
Do you like it?
I think it's a higher 6, and I only give it that high because of some of the dregs that Nate has made me drink before.
Hey, Ryan, this one's not fizzy.
Yeah.
I don't mind fizzy drinks. It's just
Oh, I thought you didn't like fizzy drinks.
No, I just don't drink many.
No.
I drink water and coffee mostly. That's how I subsist.
I'm leaning towards a 4.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Not so good for Nash.
it has a weird aftertaste and it's really sweet. Oh, I don't know. I'm not excited.
Keith?
Yeah, that's sticking around in your mouth there for a while, so I think maybe a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nash and Keith are a 4.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I want it to end.
Yeah, I want it to stop
I
now.
want it to end. Mommy, please make it stop.
Well, that's why you have a pot of coffee sitting next to you, right?
Well, are you bringing that over here?
Is this like peach non-dairy creamer to you? Is that...
Ew, you're putting it in your coffee?
No, that's what I'm getting it out of my mouth.
Ew.
That's what I'm getting the flavor out of it. I'm done. I'm just done.
Chaos.
All right. On that note,
Back to our regular scheduled program.
back to our regularly scheduled program.
End of the sponsored segment. That's not sponsored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Craft Boss has not sponsored us.
The invoice is in the mail, Craft Boss. Please pay promptly.
I'll tell you in a few hours if I give that a 3, because my stomach is already like...
Yeah.
I should let you know that usually for these drink segments, if you ever come by my house like the day after I've recorded, you will notice that I have a giant bottle which has like 1/6 of it drunk.
That's why Ryan's always thankful when I buy the ones that are 430, huh?
When you complain about the size of the drink, I'm like, I don't mind because I never finish these drinks.
So I removed the label from the bottle and have swirled it around, and it is still creeping down the sides. So
I know. I was like watching the stuff in it. I'm like, I don't know about this.
That's a good thing with a wine, but
exactly. But I don't think you want legs on your Momo Ole, you know?
I always
legs on my Momo latte, honey. Nuh-uh.
no.
What is you said? It's cheese? It's making cheese? Peach cheese?
Yeah.
I always believe that the kind of drink I want is one that slithers down your throat.
And then leaves an aftertaste?
That was an advertising line for a drink that Sarah found when she first came here in the early 2000s.
Oh gosh.
Slithers gracefully down your throat.
Oh god.
Oh.
It was Japan English, you know?
On that note, let's
You got an appetizing word for us, Ryan?
yeah, I have something slightly.
I saw what you did there, Nate.
Why don't we do this one?
Nash.
I'd like you to tell me what is the definition for a shot clog?
How my stomach is feeling right now.
A shot clog. SHOT hyphen CLOG. Shot clog.
I heard shop.
Shot clog.
Shot clog.
So tell me all about a shot clog.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that everyone's mouths will be glued shut because of this drink, though.
Well, we can still type.
Well, maybe I'll get a little less sass now. No, who am I kidding?
What kind of words you want to hear on a podcast? Well, you know, we can type.
You know, it's a great audio-only format, right?
Yep.
All right, Keith, this round will be interesting. Uh-huh.
You sure these things are non-alcoholic?
It says 1% fruit juice.
And 99% cheese.
Shy, do you need a dose of your definition of a anti-phlegmatic there?
Maybe. Is that Keith snickering over there?
I am
No.
maintaining the highest standards of professionalism, Siobhan.
We are all professional people here. By the way, Keith, while we're waiting for this last definition,
Yes?
one of our coworkers sent me a quote from a podcaster that said, when I started my career, he also works in education. When I started my career, I used a piece of educational software named Prometheus because it exemplified the value of education, igniting the spark of independence, celebrating the triumphs of science and the arts, and the wonder of not reading the second half of a Greek myth when choosing what to name your product after.
Yeah, what was that on? I heard that too.
It's from Tony Sindelar.
Oh, yes, that's right. It was in the game show episode.
Be like naming your airline Icarus.
It's a flying Greek god. Come on. There's not more to that story.
I do think it's funny that the global nav system is called Magellan, considering that, you know, he died in the Philippines instead of making it all the way around the world.
Yeah, we need a song like the Jeopardy theme. Dee, dee, dee.
It doesn't matter. Nash wouldn't hear it because, she's got her headphones on.
What am I not hearing?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I will play the theme song during this.
On that note, we do have all of our answers in now. So, shot clog. Is it drinking alcohol from the Netherlands from a shoe with a thick wooden sole?
Or is it a device that measures precisely one shot, 1.5 ounces of liquor or other liquid from a bottle?
Or when 2 or more potatoes cause a jam in the potato gun?
Or is it a bore tolerated only because he pays the charge for others?
Or is it when you're constipated from eating peach cheese?
It's actually one of those is the real one.
One of those is actually the real answer.
Do we need to read them again?
Yes, please.
We're just sending things for Ryan to read. That's what we're doing.
All right, so I believe the first one was drinking alcohol from the Netherlands from a shoe with a thick wooden sole.
Then a device that measures precisely one shot, 1.5 ounces of liquor or other liquid from a bottle.
Or when 2 or more potatoes cause a jam in a potato gun.
Or a bore tolerated only because he pays the charge for others.
Or when you're constipated from eating peach cheese.
One of those is actually the real answer.
Could you spell bore?
B-O-R-E.
Not the pig.
Could you use it in a sentence? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, Scott, you are the one who gets to pick first in this round.
Oh, dear. I'm actually going to go with number 1.
Drinking alcohol from the Netherlands from a shoe with a thick wooden sole.
Yes.
All right.
It's probably Nate's.
Nash, what would you like to pick?
Shoot, clog shot.
No, shot clog.
Oh, shot clog. Yes, that one. I'm gonna go with number 4.
Number 4, which was a bore tolerated only because he pays the charge for others?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nate.
Oh, wait. Number 3.
What?
Number 3.
Number 3.
A device that measures precisely one shot of liquor or other liquid from a bottle.
Yes, forgive my indecisiveness. I'm gonna go with number 3.
Okay. Nate.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with the bore tolerated.
All right. And Shy.
Now I want to change my answer because I thought Nate was going to pick something else, but I'm about to pick his answer. I'm actually going to go with the Netherlands. That was what I was originally going to say.
All right. The Netherlands. All right. So Scott and Shy are visiting the Netherlands.
And we really need to work on your perceptions of different cultures.
Because that is Nash's answer. And also, wooden shoes?
Yeah, it's a clog, you know.
They do drink from them. I've heard of that.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Well, what's the word for it then, Scott?
I don't know.
It's not shot clog.
No, it's probably a clog shot.
Oh, that's what it is? Oh my gosh, I got it backwards.
There's the confusion.
Yep, there it is.
That being said, a device that measures precisely one shot, 1.5 ounces of liquor or other liquid from a bottle. I believe, Nash, you said that one.
No, I said 3. The potato gun.
Oh, you said the potato gun.
Okay.
Sorry. Did I say 2? I meant 3. The potato gun.
Well, all right. Well, when 2 or more potatoes cause a jam in the potato gun. Well, Nate is very happy for that one then.
Okay. Nate. Was it the bore?
And Nate also said a bore tolerated only because he pays the charge for others. And yes, that is the correct answer.
So close.
Somebody who is a bore, somebody who is intolerable in most cases, but is only tolerated in a friend group because he pays the charge for other people, is called a shot clog.
So who's the shot clog in this group?
That'd be me.
I don't have any money.
None of us have money.
All right, so no shot clogs.
So before we move on to anything else, Keith, would you like to award or subtract whimsy points for chaos?
At this point, how many rounds do we have left?
As many as people are willing to bear with me.
Oh, all right, guys. So it's been real.
You know, you just leave it open. You present the low-hanging fruit.
Ah.
All right, at this point, why not? Just because, yeah, we'll give half a point to Siobhan.
Woo.
Yes.
All
Is
right.
it for my constipation definition or because I keep picking on Ryan?
It's consolation because you're lactose intolerant and, you know, we may not get to see you on the next episode, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No. We'll keep getting her. We'll keep asking.
She'll be zombie shy.
All right, so for a score update, currently, Nate, you have 11 points. Then, in second place, we have Nash with 5 points.
And then the reason why I gave the half point was so we'd have a joint third between Scott and Shy.
Don't give me pity points.
I'm
Pity
sorry,
points.
you get pity points. I knew it would make you mad. Chaos.
They're chaos points, not pity.
So we need about another 4 or 5 rounds so people have a shot at catching Nate now, right?
Yeah. Here's where my good luck ends.
Why don't we choose Grok?
Broke?
Broke?
Grok. Groak. Grok.
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 Rhymes with croak.
Mm-hmm. Or soak.
Or broke.
Or poke.
Anybody got a peanut?
No more rhymes now. I mean it.
And we have the reversal of the order from the Princess Bride. Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Vincini, he can do much harm.
He's very, very short on charm.
Nothing is quite as wonderful as looking at my message log with all these people, where all it says is, to give you a random example, to promptly move through a crowd, taking care not to touch others for fear of germs, the state of feeling meh, the ability to concentrate. It's just this
randomness.
Yep.
We all know that you're just getting these messages so that it confuses the police and they're actually investigating, any of your ill operations. They won't be able to sort out the game show from the illicit activities.
Yes, because everybody knows I'm really up on the illicit activities.
I mean, you have a very generic name. Smith. I mean, only criminals use that name.
Mm-hmm. They'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
It's because you keep hiding with Carmen Sandiego.
She's a good friend.
Now Carmen Sandiego's a good guy. In the modern cartoon.
Yeah, I know. In the TV show, my daughters were watching that too. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
Saw that. I was like, she's a criminal.
Nope, not anymore.
Well, that's because we're really just trying to make sure that everybody realizes that criminals are actually good guys.
That makes sense.
No, they just can't have the main character of the show being named after a criminal.
That was my biggest beef with the travesty that was the Artemis Fowl movie. They completely decimated that entire universe.
You know what's not disappointing? These definitions. So first, for the definition of grok, we have the death rattle of a crow.
Or is grok. To make a low guttural sound, used often in hunting large game.
Or is it to look on silently, like a dog, at people while they are eating, hoping to be asked to eat a bit?
Or is it the sound that a door makes when it does not latch properly?
Or is it the sound a fox makes?
We all know what a fox says.
Stop your groking, Shy, and answer the question.
I'm just glad you did that because now I have that on record.
That wasn't me.
All right, last round we had Scott go first, so Nash.
It's my turn to go first?
It is your turn to go first.
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Number 2, which was to make a low guttural sound used often in hunting large game, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Nate.
I am going to say the dog one.
The dog one. Okay. To look on silently like a dog at people while they are eating, hoping to be asked to eat a bit?
Yep.
Okay. Shy.
I'm going to go with what the fox says.
All right. You are asking what the fox says. And Scott.
Can you read the first one and the fourth one again?
The first one was the death rattle of a crow, and the fourth one was the sound that a door makes when it does not latch properly.
I'm going to go with that one.
All right. So the sound a door makes when it does not latch properly
Is wrong.
It is wrong. Indeed, you are correct. That is wrong.
Do I get a chaos point for being right about being wrong?
No, you do not.
But you know who does get a point?
Shy.
Nate gets a point, right?
Shy gets a point.
That's not mine.
Woo.
That was tempting, though. That one.
Oh, man. Come on,
Then-
Nate, just go with your gut instinct.
Then, to make a low guttural sound used often in hunting large game, Nash, you're making a noise. Why are you making a noise, Nash?
Is she croaking?
I believe she is not croaking because that is Scott's croak.
Oh, that was a good one.
How dare you, Scott?
So, Shy, you said that it's the sound a fox makes. And once again, Nate would like to thank you for that point.
Nate.
You just believe anything Nate says, apparently.
Yeah, because he could say anything.
Nate could say absolutely anything.
Oh.
Yeah. And Nate, on the other hand, decided that groaking was to look on silently, like a dog, at people while they are eating, hoping that people will ask them to eat a little bit. And that is the correct answer.
Wow, really? I was like,
Get out.
Nate is looking these words up.
Honestly, you know, somebody opens an American bag of Doritos, I'll croak.
But yeah, that's the thing, is like, it's where you're like watching somebody eat and just waiting for them to be like, you want some?
You know, I feel like that's all of the kids in elementary and middle school, just like watching you.
All the time.
Bunch of grokers.
Bunch of grokers.
That was gawking at my food.
I'm allowed to snack.
They're allowed to gawk at you, but if you've got food, then they're groking.
Dang it, Nate.
well, I did not expect. I thought I was like, I don't know which one the right one. This has got to be somebody's, but I don't know what's better, so I'm picking it.
Oh,
It was nice and
man.
long, so I figured somebody had to have written it.
Yeah, somebody did. The dictionary.
Oh boy.
Webster.
I don't know, it could have been Merriam.
That's true.
All right, so this is a callback to a round from the last game show. So we're going to do another special round. This is the Hallmark movie section.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to read the summary of a Hallmark movie, and you need to give me what you think the title of this movie is. Actually, I've been talking a lot. Keith,
Sure.
why don't you read this one?
Should I go into movie trailer voice?
Yep, movie trailer voice.
Molly starts an app for busy people to find a +1 without the romance of dating sites. An investor wants Molly to test the app, which forces her to join. The man the app selects has already bumped into Molly twice, and not pleasantly. What is the name of this movie?
Okay.
A Hallmark Channel original.
Read it again.
Molly starts an app for busy people to find a +1 without the romance of dating sites. An investor wants Molly to test the app, which forces her to join. The man the app selects has already bumped into Molly twice, and not pleasantly. What is the name of this Hallmark original?
This is a real movie, huh?
This is a real movie.
Well, it's a Hallmark movie.
Movie in quotes, sorry.
I will say that it has a 6.8 on IMDb.
Oh boy.
6.8 on IMDb. Wow.
Yeah.
Must be some pretty good actors.
You'd be surprised at how high things can score on IMDb.
Must be a select crowd, huh?
It is very funny doing this and looking up the variety of Hallmark movies and seeing how many of them either overlap or somehow are in a series.
Yeah, like you mean sequels and prequels and stuff?
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, it's one of those things where you're like, but they found each other at the end of the first movie. How could they go into a second one?
Because the drama at the wedding.
Oh.
So far, of all these submissions, I could see them all being a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone is doing well. This is going to be a tough round. Did you see there was one Hallmark movie or something that Netflix had put the analytics out on and said, to the person who's watched this movie 200 times, who hurt you?
Is that for real?
Yeah, Netflix put that out on their Twitter. It's like, to the person who watched whatever the name of the movie was 200 times, who hurt you?
Oh my stars, that's pretty bold.
I wonder if what happened was somebody like had it on a loop in their store or something like that, you know?
That
to
is
test
possible.
their televisions.
Yeah.
This is a inoffensive movie. Here, we will show this on all 50 screens on our wall.
Yeah. You almost have to say, great, Netflix, if you're going to say that, then you have to pay for the counseling.
Yeah, right.
You're not wrong.
All right, we got all 5 of our answers in. Well, the 4 plus the real one.
The real one.
All right, I will read the thing one more time, and then we'll end it with the title. So which is the most fitting title that would pop up at the end of the trailer for this Hallmark movie? So, Molly starts an app for busy people to find a +1 without the romance of dating sites. An investor wants Molly to test the app, which forces her to join. The man the app selects has already bumped into Molly twice, and not pleasantly. Coming to Hallmark Channel.
Swiped into my life.
Coming to Hallmark Channel.
Invested in you.
Coming to Hallmark Channel.
Mingle all the way.
Coming to Hallmark Channel.
The app of my eye.
Coming to Hallmark Channel.
There's an app for that.
Which one is the real title?
I believe, Nate,
I
it is
know.
your round to go first.
I'm first. I'm going to say app of my eye.
App of my eye.
Because whoever wrote that deserves a point.
Shy, which one are you going to pick?
Okay, so here's my strategy. Either pick what Nate picks or pick my own.
No,
so
you need to
that
pick what I wrote, Shy.
don't get a point.
The strategy is you pick the one that I wrote.
That's the strategy.
No. That's not.
I mean, that's how you've been
my,
playing, so I figure,
You
please.
don't have to do that. Just choose the one you think is coming to Hallmark Channel.
That's what I'm going to
Oh, gosh. I swear, if I pick Nate's again, I am sorry. You can pick mine. Gosh. I'm going to go with there's an app for that.
There's an app for that. Okay. Scott.
There was no mention of Christmas, which would certainly give it away. But lots of Hallmark movies are Christmas movies.
Yeah, you have a good point there.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
You're second guessing my answer.
Oh, you wrote that one?
No, you're making me second guess the answer I gave. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Almost too good. Whatever, Scott.
Scott can get the points.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it. Mingle all the way.
All right. Mingle all the way. And Nash.
I was gonna pick number 3, but no, I'm questioning that. No, my gut says that one.
So which one are you picking?
Mingle all the way.
Mingle all the way. All right.
Yup.
Coming to the Hallmark Channel.
First we have The App of My Eye. Brought to you by Siobhan Carroll.
Oh, I picked yours, Shy. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Turnabout's fair play. Turnabout's fair play.
Turnabout is indeed fair play because there's an app for that. Is from Scott.
Yeah, you didn't pick mine.
Fine. It's Scott's. I don't
Give it to Scott.
But coming to the Hallmark Channel.
Mingle all the way is where Molly starts an app for busy people to find a +1.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Yay!
Good job.
You're moaning, Shy. Did you realize that?
I am.
It's the peach ole.
Yep, it is. At least no one's groking during.
Oh, gosh. Nobody would groak for that.
Nope.
No, but yes, the Hallmark movie, even though the summary didn't include it, the +1 is trying to find +1 for holiday parties specifically.
Oh, man.
Oh, +1, right. Ugh.
Yeah. And so that is why it is indeed Mingle All the Way.
Congratulations, Scott and Nash, on that one.
Yep.
Yuki!
Yay.
All right. Back to words, I think. I'd like to ask you, because it sounds like a word so close to a word that resounds in my heart. What is pessimum?
What?
Pessimum. Pessimum. Pessimum.
It's when you play really quietly on the piano, right, Scott? It's when your mum plays really quietly on the piano. Sorry.
That's when your mom, who is sad, plays really quietly on the piano.
Who's pessimistic? Stop. Sorry.
That's how
I
you
gotta
know you're in trouble?
Stop giving away possible definitions. I gotta write my own. Wait a minute. Shh. I was gonna use that.
Just keep using all the things that Nate says, and maybe he'll guess yours.
The thing is, though, for the last round, any of those could have really been the name of an actual Hallmark movie.
Did someone just yawn?
No.
It sounded like you, Keith.
No. Not at all. I am wide awake.
Keith, are you bored of us?
I'm not supplying answers.
Yeah, the correct answer is yes, but that's okay.
I'm amazed my microphone can pick that up. Actually, this is a better microphone than I thought.
I was about to copy something, and somebody started typing again.
Yeah, I've sent corrections. How many people have sent corrections?
A lot.
All answers are in, right?
Nope. I have to post the corrections.
Oh, I see.
There's another yawn.
Once I start, I can't stop.
Drink your peach Olay. Maybe it has caffeine.
It has sugar.
Keith, to prevent you from yawning more, why don't you read some definitions that have come in?
All right, so pessimum. Is it the least favorable environmental condition under which an organism can survive? Or is it an individual who intentionally spreads doom and catastrophic ideas? Or is it someone who mercilessly annoys others with the intention to get a rise out of them? Or is it residual doubtfulness after a bad situation suddenly changes to a positive outcome? Or is it a special bread of the periwinkle found in warmer climates?
A special what?
Bread
Special bread.
of the periwinkle found in warmer climates.
The color? The flower.
Who's up first?
Well, Nate went first last time, so I believe that is Shy.
It is definitely the bread.
Okay.
All right. Are you hungry by any chance, Siobhan?
Do you want a crispy fish chip or something?
I would take some fish chips. I
She
think.
just wants a slice of pessimum.
I hope that doesn't turn out to be a person because I'm not a cannibal.
All right.
Extra helping of pessimum, please.
You'll have an extra helping of pessimum. All right. Well, Scott, would you like an extra helping of that pessimum?
No, because these fish chips are really good. I'm going to go with definition 1.
Definition 1.
The least favorable environmental condition under which an organism can survive?
Yes.
All right.
Nash.
What was number 3?
Someone who mercilessly annoys others with the intention to get a rise out of them.
I'm going to go for that one.
Okay.
Whoever that belongs to, you're welcome.
And Nate.
Can I hear the residual doubt one again?
Residual doubtfulness after a bad situation suddenly changes into a positive outcome.
I'm going to go with that one.
All right. Well, residual doubtfulness after a bad situation suddenly changes to a positive outcome. I think Scott is happy about that positive outcome.
Yes, I have some pessimum about that. According to my definition.
Now, Shy, you were afraid of eating people.
Yeah.
Okay, I spelled bread wrong. Or I spelled breed wrong is what happened. But I'm glad.
said breed.
But I'm glad.
I think you meant breed,
I
but
meant
I
breed.
copied exactly what you wrote.
Fair.
But I'm glad that Shy picked it because I missed it. Because I made a mistake.
Should not be punished for this.
So you did indeed
chose
give
Nate's
Nate some
again.
bread. But, you know, it makes sense because sometimes you can potentially be someone who mercilessly annoys others for the intention of getting a rise out of them. Yeah, and Nash gave you that point.
Yeah, she was just defining herself.
Oh.
I thought that might be Shy's.
So, Scott, you did say that the least favorable environmental condition on which an organism can survive was pessimum.
Yes.
And that is actually the correct definition.
Whoa. I've been there, I know.
Oh my goodness.
That's the second time Scott's gotten 3 points in a round.
All right, well, let's do a score update time.
No, thank you.
No, thank you?
No, thank you.
Let's see here. Currently in last place is me with 0 points.
Oh, I forgot about you. That's true.
Yeah, I didn't give myself a way to get points this game, but I'm still going to give myself 0 points.
All right.
So
I'll give you a chaos point.
you'll give me a chaos point?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
There you
There.
go.
I get 1 point.
Yeah.
All right. In fourth place, then, that would be Nash with 7 points. Shy, you are at 7.5 points,
Chaos.
which means that you are in third place. And then in second place, Scott has 11.5. But that still means that in first place, Nate is sitting pretty with 15 points.
Whoa. He's
Still,
pulling
Scott can
ahead.
cancel him. You only need 3.5, Scott.
Yeah.
True.
And you've gotten a couple of rounds with 3 points in it.
Yeah.
I'm just warming up.
I've only had 1 point in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Let's have another word. And I'd like to tell you about the word abactor. Abactor. A-B-A-C-T-O-R. Abactor. So come up with your definitions for abactor now. While you guys are coming up with these definitions, I would like to thank everybody for agreeing to endure this with me. Or endure me. I'm not really sure which part of that sentence should be endured.
The latter.
Yes. Thank you for being the pessimum in my life.
Is that bread or?
Yeah, definitely bread. Definitely bread.
I'm going to have to keep reading my definitions over.
Don't you have a spell checker? Oh, I wouldn't
bread
check that.
didn't catch.
Bread's a real word.
And I missed a word in one of my earlier ones, too. I need an before meeting.
Yeah, I figured that after I read it out loud, and I was like, I can't correct it now.
There's something serious going on outside my window. There's like screaming outdoors. I don't know. Sounds like kids, perhaps, but...
Oh, okay. Because I used to live at a place where the next door neighbor's husband and wife loudly fought every day.
Hey,
Someone
I
with-
told you not to tell anybody that.
No, I'm actually not talking about you.
Your fights were quiet. We used to have someone with Tourette's syndrome next door.
Ah.
But no, this sounded like someone maybe running away and screaming or something. But I don't think it was criminal.
Well, there goes all the fun if it's not criminal.
I read it over.
You read it over?
Still might have gotten something wrong. I didn't even see bread.
It's okay. Everybody loves bread. Oh, when did you write breed?
Right after you said it wrong the first time, but it was Keith, so I didn't text it to Keith. I was hoping you would correct me.
Oh, no.
I was like, I read it wrong. I meant breed.
Yeah, the problem is, though, once we've read it out loud once,
Yeah, I know.
if we correct it, it's obvious that it was...
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have your chat window open, Keith. I only have Ryan's open here, so.
Right.
See, my struggle is having to switch between all these windows. I have too many windows and only
Only one monitor.
one monitor. Nate, I think you need to get me a new
Monitor for your home.
for my home.
Oh, okay, as a podcast co-host, you're asking for that, not as your boss. Okay.
Can't it be a little column A, a little column B?
Probably not with school money, no. And yeah, I'll get it for you when we start making podcast money.
Oh, yeah. When are we going to make money?
If ever.
Yeah. All right, I think we've got all of them. The first definition of a backdoor is an amphibious reptile from the late Jurassic era.
Or is it the spring component of an ink pen?
Or is it to use the blunt end of a paintbrush to abruptly add color to a painting to create movement?
Or is it one who steals cattle?
Or is it when an actor has been removed to enhance the scene? All right, this is round 9, so it's back on to Scott.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm going to guess the cattle one.
the cattle one? All right. Scott's rustling some cattle. Nash, what you doing?
So let's see. Number 1 was the reptile. 2 was the spring.
2 was the spring component of an ink pen.
3 was the brush.
The brush.
To use the blunt end of a paintbrush to abruptly add color to a painting to create movement.
Okay, 4 was the cattle.
And
5 was the actor.
5
But
was
an
the actor.
has been removed to enhance the scene.
Let's see.
You know, you could have just asked Sel to read them all over again.
I figured I could just quickly go through it.
She was showing
Make
off.
sure I got it right, you know? Was I?
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll go with that. Showing off. Going to go with number 5, the actor who has been removed.
The actor who has been removed. Okay, Nate.
I'm going to go with the spring of a pen.
Spring of a pen. And Shy.
I will go with. I'll go with the actor.
Go with the actor. All right. So Nash and Shy both went with the actor. And, well, that was Nate's actor that he removed from that scene.
Siobhan ended it. Siobhan is almost single-handedly responsible for Nate winning this game.
Why, Shy? Why?
Thank you, Shy.
So, pretty much, when in doubt, Shy votes for Nate.
Exactly. I was actually gonna joke beforehand. Shy, which one's mine?
I'm holding grudges for the rest of the year. Every time I have to go to the tech office, be like, I don't want to talk to Nate. Somebody else. Anybody else.
That being said, Nate did say that the spring component of an ink pen was a backdoor. Which means that he then also gave a point back to you.
No.
Yes, this is true. That doesn't lessen the effect of my grudge.
But Scott, on the other hand,
Oh my goodness.
Scott said that it was one who steals cattle. And indeed, that is what an backdoor is.
How dare they?
Shy, is yours the brush one, Shy? No, sorry, Nash, I mean.
That's
Yeah,
Nash's.
that was mine.
That's what I meant to say, Nash, yeah. Oh, Scott's reptile. That was a good one.
Scott was the reptile.
Yep.
That was a good one.
You know what? To put it within range of Scott making a comeback here in a Cinderella story, I'm giving him half a point chaos point.
Half a point chaos point?
Because that way he is within the realm of possibility of actually surpassing Nate here.
Yep.
Whoa. Pressure's on.
Of course, Shy will probably just give the point to Nate and it won't matter.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the
So-
best teammate Nate's ever had.
In an individual game.
Yes.
So, the final special round was a Google search.
Oh, goo complete me.
I started a Google sentence on Google this time rather than DuckDuckGo. And had Google complete my thought for me. Now, I asked a lot of different questions, but one really stuck out to me. And that one was, in Japan, why? In Japan, why?
So what did Google
What did
complete
Google
that
finish that
with?
sentence with?
This is easy.
In Japan, why?
You want the top hit, right?
I want the top hit, the first one that would pop up.
Don't go to Google and type it in Japan why.
No. So if we get close, right, around the right topic, we can't get the right wording. I mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're so stinking close, I would probably give it to you, but I'm doubtful that you will get that close.
Okay. I mean, because the person who guesses the right one gets 3 points. Is that right?
Yep, you will get 3 points if you get the right one. Like, if you just out and out...
If you submit the right one.
If you submit the right answer.
Right.
If you pick the right answer after all the options have been presented, you will get 2 points, but if you submit the right answer, you'll just get 3 points outright.
So there would be 2 right answers then?
No, I would
No,
only
we
read
would
one.
only read one. We would read one less.
I see.
Yeah. Scott, you're being pretty confident here. Maybe I shouldn't have given you that chaos point.
Just wondering.
Scott's like, I typed this in yesterday.
But if you write but see, Scott, even if you know the right answer, then you should write one that's so convincing instead of the right one that you'll get 2 points for guessing the right answer and possibly another. I mean, it's risky, I guess. If we had more players, you have more chance of getting more points. Yeah, in this game with fewer players, maybe pick the right answer. I want to submit more than one here.
So do I. I'm having a hard time here.
What is the top hit?
Submit the one that sparks joy.
There's a lot of why questions in my head about Japan.
As I said, pick the one that sparks joy. That being said, I do have all the answers. So, Keith.
Typing into Google, in Japan why it auto-completes with, in Japan why are chopsticks used to eat? In Japan why do they speak Japanese?
What?
In Japan why is everyone good at math? In Japan why is it disrespectful to walk on moss? In Japan why do they eat raw fish?
All right.
What was number 4?
In Japan why is it disrespectful to walk on moss?
On moss. M-O-S-S or on moss? M-E-S-S-E. Okay.
M-O-S-S.
Okay.
All right, round 10, which means that it is Nash's turn to go first.
Okay. I want to go with number 2.
In Japan, why do they speak Japanese?
Yes. I feel like that might actually be one.
All right. Nate?
Oh, I'm second. Can you read the wording of the first one again?
In Japan, why are chopsticks used to eat?
I'm going to go with that one.
All right. Shy. Which answer do you think is Nate's?
Please, Shy, please.
Hardy har har. I'm going to go with Nate's answer, which is, why is it disrespectful to walk on moss?
All right. And Scott?
I'll take the raw fish, Alex.
All right.
Excellent choice.
Excellent choice.
We'll have that ready for you in just a moment.
Well, you don't have to cook it, so it will be quick.
Yeah.
I was going to write my school question down. Why in Japan do they sell a camera model that doesn't have PAL? But
oh my gosh.
That hits too close to home because we just bought an expensive camera that didn't have the right settings on it and had to return it.
Oh no.
It was, because the lights flicker at one speed and the camera flickers at a different speed.
We do all of our video recording here at 50 hertz because our lights flicker at 50 hertz because of our power situation. But you know what? The Japanese model doesn't do PAL recording, which records at 50 hertz.
Gosh.
Isn't that unbelievable? So we had to go buy the international model to get PAL recording.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Gracious.
Unbelievable.
So somebody's a little bitter.
Oh, yeah. And they couldn't return it because they said we opened it. But you know what? We had to open it to find out it didn't do 50 hertz.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
So
Did they charge you a
No,
restocking fee
they
or something?
finally took it back because we're like, because I opened it up and changed to the settings. I didn't even take a single picture or run the shutter at all. And I found it out right away, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I put the camera right down, and we called them up and said, you're kidding me, right? This camera can't do 50 hertz?
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it's 2024, and we still live in a time where there's different models of the same product in different countries. What is Sony doing? Nintendo dropped this. Anyway.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I'm not bitter.
Well,
no, not at all.
No.
It's okay. Ryan suffered my wrath for like 3 days in the office here.
It's okay. I just stopped listening after a while.
I was so angry. We spent $5,000 on a camera and it doesn't do what we want to do.
Oh my
It was
God.
unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen Nate so riled up before. It's interesting.
So Scott chose, why do they eat raw fish?
Oh.
Oh, what's the
We
all
didn't say if
for?
it's right or not.
Oh, okay.
Because that was
But it's
Nash's
not right.
answer anyway.
Yeah, it's not
That was a
right.
good one.
It wasn't right.
Tease.
Whereas Nash, I believe you said, why do they speak Japanese? Mm-hmm. And that was Nate's answer, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I didn't pick it.
Siobhan broke her streak.
I actually almost wrote that as my own thing.
And Nate, you said, why are chopsticks used to eat? And that was Scott's answer.
I was actually gonna. That was my second choice. I was going between why do they use chopsticks?
Wait, what?
So Scott, you gave a point to Nate. Nate, you gave a point to Nash, and Nash gave a point to Nate. But that leaves
Nate pulls
Shy.
ahead.
That leaves Shy all alone.
Shut up.
Why is it disrespectful to walk on moss? And that was honestly the Google completed
That's the
sentence.
first one.
Seriously?
Yep.
I never even heard of that
No,
before
I don't
this
even know that
question.
either.
Me neither.
I
But
thought it was so ridiculous. I just picked it.
I went to Google with no prior history in Google, wrote in Japan why, and that's the first thing that popped up.
That's weird.
Apparently, this is the questions that people ask.
I thought it was like racially charged. Like, why are all Asian people good at math?
And I was thinking people were being dumb with the language thing.
Yeah, no, it was weird to me too, and I thought, oh, that is weird enough that I'm gonna get that and write that down.
Well, everybody got points.
Everybody got points that round.
Oh,
Did I get 3 points?
Two.
You got 2 points.
I got 2. That's awesome.
You got 2 points. All right, score update. I'm going to say right now has not changed all too much, but
Everybody moved up.
I think I'm still at the bottom.
I'm in double digits.
it is me with 1 point, then Nash with 8 points. Then we have Shy, you have 10.5. Then Scott has 15, and Nate has 18.
So if things went your way in one more round, it is possible.
All right, you got to pick my definition next time, Shy.
Okay, you got it, buddy.
Cheating.
I'll send you which one it is. All right.
Okay, that'd be great.
That's what's been happening.
All right, so the last word is gabamoosh. Gabamoosh. Gobemouche. Gabamoosh.
Gaba moosh?
Gabamoosh.
Do the fandango?
Gababoosh, gabamoosh, will you do the fandango? Yeah.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo.
Maybe gobamoosh.
Gobamoosh?
Gobamoosh or gabamoosh.
Yeah, I should probably look up pronunciation guides before I do this game. All right. We have all the answers in. So, gabamoosh. Is it a credulous person, especially one who believes everything he or she hears?
Or is it Russian pickled ham?
Or is it a Middle Eastern dish made of eggplant, olive oil, lemon juice, spices, and tahini?
Calm down, Scott.
What?
Or is it when someone has placed too many peanuts on a decoration?
Or is it the hobby of sailing toys down a river in Belgium? Tell me, what is a gabamoosh? Nate, you get to pick first.
Go first on this round.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Well, you know, Shy's motto is pick the
Pick
one
Shy's.
Nate picks or pick Nate's.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pick
Pick your
Shy's.
own Nate.
I think it's going to be sailing toys. I have no idea, but it's
Sailing
picking
toys.
it quickly.
Okay, Shy.
I would say Gabamoosh. Probably something ridiculous. Russian pickled ham.
Is that your answer?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Scott.
I'm going to go with the person who believes everything.
Okay. A credulous person, someone who believes everything.
Yes.
And Nash.
What were 2, 3, and 4?
Number 2 was Russian pickled ham. Number 3 was a Middle Eastern dish made of eggplant, olive oil, lemon juice, spices, and tahini.
Okay.
And number 4 was when someone has placed too many peanuts on a decoration.
So random. I'm going to go with 4 because it's random.
Okay.
You sound skeptical.
No, I'm just ready to read them all out. All right, here we go. So, let's start with Scott.
Oh, dear.
Who said it was a credulous person, especially one who believes everything he or she hears. And that is the correct answer.
Oh,
Whoa!
good job. Uh-oh,
Really?
he has the chance of getting 3 points.
Then, Nate said a hobby of sailing toys down a river in Belgium. And that was Nash's answer.
Good job.
Thank you.
But Nash said that it's someone has placed too many peanuts on a decoration. And that was Nate's answer.
Oh, which means I'd need 4, which I'm not going to get.
Yeah.
And on that note, Shai picked Russian pickled ham, which was her own answer.
I knew she was going to do that sometime in this game.
You could have picked mine. Mine was good.
No, she's sticking it to you at the end, Nate.
It's the way to make sure you don't pick mine is to pick your own.
and because I'm not going to give her points for picking her own question.
It's that, or you pick the one Nate picked.
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
And give me another point.
But I had no chance, and I wasn't giving Nate any more points. So that was my
So Scott
Brilliant.
is the Middle Eastern dish one then.
Yes, Scott was,
is
of
the Middle
course,
Eastern dish.
the Middle Eastern dish made of eggplant, olive oil, lemon juice,
Ron's
spices.
like,
and
take it
tahini.
easy, Scott.
And actually, that there is a dish. It's called baba ganoush, which that
Yes.
word that reminds me of.
Yes, Baba Ganoush is delicious. But Scott, I guess you're the one who has a dinner engagement after this?
Yep,
Based
yep.
on the fact that are you going to a Mediterranean restaurant per chance?
No.
Okay.
So did Shai give herself a point?
No, she got 0 points
for that.
no.
Is that how that
She
works?
just decided she gave no one else the point. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was worried I had given too much away with the tone of my voice on that one.
Yeah. I was like, why is he hanging there? Like, he doesn't know that I gave that.
It's against the spirit of the game to pick your own.
I was suspicious too, though, when he paused. I was like,
I think both Ryan and I had a mental conversation of, do we point out the violation of the norms of the game here, or do we just give her
Sorry, I
0?
didn't actually realize that was a norm of the game.
It was a social norm.
Since it was my turn first, I should have picked it so that everyone else would have jumped on board, but no. Should have picked my own and hopefully bring other people with me, but no.
because I thought about doing that.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can pick yours to convince
We
others.
just awarded you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
well, I picked the one that it's a credulous person.
I also picked that one.
Uh-huh.
So just in order to bring tension to the game, since this was the last round, I'm giving Scott a full chaos point.
Oh my.
Oh,
I think you've only. Oh wait, no, you've given Ryan one.
And he gave Shai half a one.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, Scott's gotten a lot of chaos points.
Well,
it's
I'm
appropriate.
playing favorites.
Scott's very chaotic, you know.
so let's address the final scores now.
It's just to add tension. That's all.
Because
I feel it.
let's say it, last place was me with 1 point.
No, it was me.
For
last
pure
place.
chaos.
Ryan, let's be honest. Last place is the listeners.
They've lost out on the most time.
That
What
might
a
be true.
waste of life.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We have a quality podcast, Shai.
it is a high quality podcast that everybody enjoys listening to.
It'll be well edited.
And would like to support us by joining myhilltodieon.com/members for more details.
Exactly.
On that note, in fourth place, we have Nash with 9 points. And yet in third, we have 10.5 points with Shy.
Yes, I'm on the platform. Let's go.
Who has third place. And in second place is Scott with 18 points. Which means that Nate won with a total of 19 points.
Ooh, yay.
Thank you, thank you.
Good
Now we
job, Nate.
I got pretty lucky with Shy playing.
Congratulations.
Ryan, this half-drunk juice is going to end up on your desk tomorrow.
As long
In a
as it's
container.
still in the bottle, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Open or poured on?
You know, I'm going to say it right now. I love all of you.
We love you too, Ryan.
Thank you for doing this, because I do enjoy getting to have an excuse to talk to all of you, even if I walk away with negative self-esteem.
Hey, anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Aw.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
What do you have for me next time, Ryan?
Next time, I'm going to have you read a book from an author that I haven't made you read before.
Okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it'd mix things up.
Not Brandon Sanderson or Terry Pratchett?
Yeah. This time, I'm going to have you read a book from Catherine Addison. It's called The Goblin Emperor. It's a really good book that won a number of awards a couple of years ago, and just I really enjoy it, so much so that I have used it in a class.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and I think I read it a while back, but I will read it yet again.
Did you read it a while back before I added it to my list?
Yes, I think I read it a year and a half ago.
Mm.
But it was good, and I have no problems reading it again.
Yep. Sounds good to me. We hope you found something nice about this hill that we were willing to die on, and we appreciate all of our listeners coming along with us on this journey. But if you ever thought to yourself, hey, I really like these guys and what they do, and I just wish there was some way to support them, you can. Visit myhilltodieon.com/members for more details. But what does it mean to be a member? Well, for the low price of $2 a month or $15 a year, you can help support this podcast. And by doing so, you can get access to the members-only podcast, Not My Hill, where we discuss things that are probably someone else's hill to die on. We have strong feelings about them, though, as the title says, they're definitely not hills that we'd be willing to die on. In addition to that, you also get access to the suggestion form, where you can make suggestions to our Listener Hill episodes, where we will watch, read, or climb up a hill that you're willing to die on, and we'll talk all about it. But know that the conversation doesn't have to end here. The discussion can continue with us through Reddit at the subreddit My Hill to Die On, or by contacting us through email, which is, to no one's surprise, myhilltodieon@gmail.com. And finally, we upload all of our episodes to our YouTube channel, which is also named, say it with me now, folks, My Hill to Die On.
I should probably open up the show notes so I can remember what I'm saying.
Yes.
You've said it 81 times.
Yeah, but
I know,
do you
but
think that I remember these
I
things?
can't do it. I can't do it either. Not without seeing it. But yeah, we've done it 82 times. No, I've only done it 41 times.
When are you going to record it and just use that one over and over?
I have mentioned that.
When we take out the thing, yeah.
All right. I am in the thing.
Because, you know, Nate, Overcast lets you take those out.
Yeah.
The intros and outros.
Yeah, but they have to be at the beginning of the thing to do it.
Yeah.
We have our opening thing our cold opens.
Oh, that's right. You have your. That's right.
We usually have a cold open of some sort. Yeah. Usually somebody saying something sarcastic about me and my choices of life.
Shy could do that this time, shake it up a little.
I could be a full-time employee.
You could. Unfortunately, we don't pay anything.
Fine, I'll volunteer.
She just wants to do it.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is we're going to read through this, and you'll hear Nate say, and we talk about these experiences to see if we can get just a few more people. And then at that point, we would all say to join us on our hill to die on, but just say it at your own pace and we can
We'll
layer.
merge it all together. Yep.
We'll do our magic later.
Hmm.
All right.
To join us on our hill to die on. You got it?
To join us on our hill to die on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at system preferences. Let me open the FaceTime settings.
Yeah, it's in the video menu, actually.
Well, that's not a very good place to put it.
I know.
It'd be an audio. Let's see.
I can just
MacBook
I'll be right back.
microphone. Yep. Okay.
Change to system setting. That way it just always follows that.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go. That is better.
Okay. I'm using, it's set in both. I can just make it system setting. But okay, so let me see what happens. So if I turn the mic off.
Well, you went away.
Okay. Now I'm back?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the switch works. Okay. So I've got FaceTime set to use the system setting.
And for that, we'd like to welcome back Keith Kelleth, whose mic is really going crazy, by the way.
Hopefully it's not mine.
Is it mine?
He interrupts my introduction with a mic check.
I
It's
hope
like,
Sorry.
goodness gracious,
I am
man,
going
way
to
honor me.
I am going to say it one more time. Don't worry. All I'm hearing is like rub on a mic.
Oh, am I not supposed to be doing that?
So, in addition to all of our contestants,
Everyone's gonna keep laughing.
so clearly, this is going to be an interesting day.
Do we need paper and pencil?
I would get paper and pencil.
Can I use a pen?
No, you may not.
Does spelling count?
Since you'd make no
Yes.
mistakes, you can use a pen.
Okay. That's why he's my friend.
Spelling doesn't count, right?
Nope.
Oh, good.
But delaying Ryan by asking him to spell it twice helps us out.
It sounds like somebody's eating.
It's not me.
It's not my hair rubbing up against the microphone, is it? I should put my hair up.
Is the microphone on and it's rubbing against your shirt?
I don't think so. Let's see. If I move this over here, how's that?
It's gone now.
I'm not hearing it at the moment.
No, two variables changed because I just put my hair up too, so I don't know. It could have been.
Okay.
And then I stopped trying to open my bag of chips. So
Oh, and I
You blame me for eating, huh?
and I also put my hair up.
Yes, good. Thanks, Ryan.
Potato chips are the perfect podcast compliment, don't you think?
I do have some right here.
This is not an ASMR podcast.
oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Somebody's got like a hard candy now or something. They're unwrapping something. This is PG-13, right?
Yes. If you cross a line, Nate bleeps you out, and
All right.
I sometimes do it just for fun anyway, because you missing words
Yes.
are fun.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Makes them wonder what he said. Wait, what did he say there?
There's a great channel on YouTube. I'm not sure if they're still doing stuff, but it was unnecessary censorship or something like that.
Yeah.
And it would take completely innocuous lines from movies and stuff and turn them totally dirty just because they bleeped out whatever they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
The other nice thing about the magic of editing is you can remove dead air.
Yep.
Well, that's what you're here for, to remove that dead air.
Or not to let it happen.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys just aren't interesting enough.
Oh!
Ha ha ha.
Ryan sucks all the air out of the room, so,
Yeah, well, that's true. I don't have a lot to work with.
Well, what can I say? I'm not exactly the most entertaining of all people.
Then why are you the host?
Because if I had to come up with definitions, they would all get bleeped.
Oh my.
How disappointing.
Well, I'm a classy human being.
I think the next time I'm invited to do this, I'm going to buy a mic boom and charge it to the tech department. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's what I do.
She's already got 4.
It's just, this thing's in my way. Anyway.
You've been spying on me, Keith?
Oh, I know what I
You
can
submitted
do.
receipts.
Oh, that's right.
I'm hungry.
Well, you can be thirsty soon.
Oh, right.
Oh, crud. I shouldn't have ate all those chips I was trying to open earlier.
Uh-huh.
Now, now my taste buds are going to be thrown off.
Well, no one's near 9 points, so we're not halfway yet. Are we going to 18, Ryan?
Well,
We're going until we're running out of time.
we're going till we run out of time. We're going until everybody's like, Ryan, put us out of our misery. Which, unfortunately, we have to get a few more rounds before I'll even listen to you saying that.
Now someone is... Scott, are you actually eating chips?
It'll be edited out.
No, now they're going to purposely leave it in.
All right.
All right,
I don't think I think
Rosling's
Scott
first.
and Siobhan are doing stuff, and she's just using Scott as an excuse.
It's not me.
Your microphone sounds different, Siobhan. That was you.
No, it's not me.
See, that's Scott.
No, that wasn't me. Honest.
That was me this time.
You do realize that we can see, if we're looking at the FaceTime call, we can see whose mic is doing the wavy wave.
See, I'm playing hard mode. I don't have that up on my screen.
No, I didn't realize you could do that.
Waveforms. Sounds have waveforms. And each microphone is recording a different one.
Ah.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Crispy fish. Those chips are very healthy, Scott.
They are.
Are you two in the same room or something?
No, he sent a picture in the chat.
Oh.
I will play the theme song during this.
Yeah, during this time, there will be music.
Oh, okay.
No, Muzak, sorry.
Something by, I don't know, AC/DC.
If you go to Welcha, the store there, they play Muzak versions of all kinds of things. It's very funny.
It's hilarious. I was there once and heard a Muzak version of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Thinking, I don't think they really know what that song is about.
I don't think most people who know that song know what that song's about.
Yeah, that's true.
I was in there yesterday. It was a version of Gangnam Style.
No, the music that we're going to play is written by the wonderful Aaron Dishner, so,
Excellent.
Oh, yes.
Does that math look right to you, Keith?
Picking up that peach drink and then getting angry with myself.
Aren't you using a
Move it
spreadsheet?
We are, but
Doesn't
we're
the
just
spreadsheet
double
do the
checking
math
everything.
for you?
If I had set up the spreadsheet early enough, yes, it would have.
Oh,
But Ryan was not as smart as that to make a spreadsheet that does my calculations for me. Plus, I figure I can do basic addition.
you got this one wrong.
Okay, you updated the scores there too. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think that's it. So
it would be this plus this plus this.
Yeah. No. Okay.
I can double check
So-
too. I haven't written down the scores.
Of course you do, Mr. Double-digit points. That was my biggest beef with the travesty that was the Artemis Fowl movie. They completely decimated that entire universe.
There was a student in the library the other day who was searching for a book, and I tried to get him to read the first one.
Of Artemis Fowl? It's a pretty easy read for...
It was a middle schooler.
Okay, I was going to say, it's a middle school age book, so...
Yeah, it was a middle schooler.
It's still not a very difficult read.
No.
Even for a middle schooler, but the fact that he's a anti-hero that grows and changes over the course of the books instead of Disney making him a travesty. A travesty is what they made him.
That rings a bell, but I don't know anything about it. Who is Artemis Fowl?
He is a criminal mastermind 11-year-old, but he is exploiting mythical creatures of the fairy world.
Oh.
For his own gain.
For his own personal gain and profit, yes.
Are they good books?
The books are good. I mean, they're middle school books. You know, they are what they are. And they get a little more, complex as he goes through the series. But it's like 7 books. And now he's continued it with the next generation of the family. But I liked the world that they built. And I liked the fact that he was actually the bad guy. And the bad guy wins. But then as the books go on, he becomes better. And it's a cool little growth story for the kid.
Who's the author?
Eowyn Colfer. He's Irish, I think. So I might be actually saying the name wrong. But the movie, Disney took it and messed it up big time. Oh my gosh, they messed it up big time.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's so disappointing.
You know what's not disappointing? These definitions.
Definitions.
So what I was going to say about the last round was when I was looking up titles, I went to IMDb and looked up the top 100 Hallmark Christmas movies, or holiday movies specifically, because there was one about warring delicatessen owners who come together at Hanukkah.
Hang on, wait. Is it some kind of pun on let me holla at you?
I love it.
I wish it was, but no, it wasn't that clever.
Okay.
How about Pastram meet you halfway?
But what made me laugh, though, was how many different ones were tied together, because he'll be home for Christmas, and then they'll be home for Christmas, and then we'll be home for Christmas.
Was that a series?
Apparently.
That's funny.
Although one I read and thought about, but I didn't want to pick because it felt too obvious, was Three Wise Men and a Baby.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Did it have like a Steve Guttenberg and Tom Selleck and Ted Danson lookalikes?
It had basically three guys trying to figure out how to raise a kid.
Yeah, they lookalikes.
Yeah, I don't remember if they were lookalikes, but...
I mean, I remember that movie. It was fun if I remember it right, but I was a kid, so probably be very different if I watched it as an adult.
Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of movies that I go back to and watch, and I'm like, ooh, I like these definitions. These are good definitions. Have I ever told you guys how I like words?
No, you haven't actually.
Words are great.
It's quite the lexicon you're pulling from to describe your enjoyment of words.
I'm not, no. I'm not gonna.
The question is, which one does Google think
Exactly.
most people want to know?
Yeah, the ones we're thinking are like, why is it so hard to live here? Not just kidding. Wait, or why? Because of our living situations, not hard. Hard is a bad word, but you know, why based on our living situations? But people who are typing into Google probably not thinking that.
This is true. There's probably people visiting.
Why is the fiscal year start in April?
Why do we get an influx of students in April?
Yeah, why is the school year not matched up to the American one, right? Because that's so much better, the American one.
Yeah, that's so much
Are you saying
better.
that America always does things well?
I'd like to do
God.
Australia.
Australia and New Zealand, don't they have their school year start in January and end in December? Like, you know.
Well, February, yeah.
Oh, February? Yeah, that's
But
like
it's
so much.
concurrent with the calendar year.
Mm-hmm.
And December is summer for them.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but I mean, what's weird in Japan is they have a long summer break, but their intergrade level period is only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's always really interesting because you have about 2 weeks and then everybody would move up a grade.
Right.
And then you would have like
2 months.
2 months and then
summer break.
Everybody goes to summer break.
2 months of school and then a 2-month summer break.
Yeah, it's welcome. Now let's teach you all the classroom procedures for this grade level. And now have fun for 2 months away from me, and I'll have to remind you all of these procedures later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, America doesn't do it right either, so I don't know. I'm not sure America does it right.
Well, theirs is based on the agricultural schedule.
So, yeah.
Right.
Daylight savings time still?
No. I do not miss that.
No, I don't miss that either.
We didn't do that in Arizona.
Hopefully nobody wrote that down.
No.
Why does Japan not do daylight
Nope.
savings?
You got 2 points. Now, it is 5:20.
Well, it is now.
There we go. It is exactly then.
Wow, what timing. That's excellent. Wow. I'm going to shake your hand tomorrow when I see you.
Don't do that. You don't know where that hand's been.
Oh, that's true.
Say no.
It's probably been in
Most
some
likely,
Pessimum or something.
No. Most likely, it's been holding on to a PlayStation 5 controller as he's trying to finish Final Fantasy VII.
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
So.
don't you hate. I am happily in Cosmo Canyon right now.
All right, you made it out of gold saucer.
Which version PS5 did you buy? Japanese or American? Sorry.
Oh, I bought it in the States, actually.
He's still bitter about the camera.
Well, how many hertz is it in?
I'm better.
Does that PS5 have PAL?
Yeah, can you play that in Europe?
I could, actually, yes. All right, my question is this. Technically, we could do one more word. Is everybody wanting to do one more word?
Wait, can we get a score update and then I'll tell you? I am not risking giving Nate more points.